If you are tuning into this video, it sounds like stress may have gotten the best of you, or maybe you're just looking at ways to continue to manage your stress, which is absolutely wonderful. That is something that we really want to teach here at PartnerMD and help you come up with some techniques and ideas to consider so that you can do better for your health and better for your lifestyle when you're managing your stress on a daily basis. So I'm Jaime Monsen. I'm a health coach here at PartnerMD, and I work with patients on an ongoing basis and give them education and tools to help provide for their stress management. As we all know, we're going to have stress. You can't get rid of it, but how can we figure out better ways to improve and deal with it on a day-to-day basis so we don't let it impact our overall goals and our health and our lifestyle. So stay tuned. If you like this video, hit the like button. If there's questions or additional things that you would like myself or other coaches to talk about, drop that in below. But today what I wanted to focus on, just some basic 4 proven strategies that will help manage your stress. So keep in mind, I'm not ridding your stress. Stress is going to be something we deal with on a daily basis. We cannot predict the future and we cannot control outside factors. So the point of this is to control us, our internal peace. So let's first start off with what most people are familiar with is forms of meditation. But when it comes to meditation, I don't want you to feel obligated to do something very serious, like, if you will. It's learning to get better at managing your stress through meditation. It can be things like sitting in a quiet space, breathing for a little bit. If you want to do additional forms of meditation, you can download guided apps that will help you perform it through things like Headspace, Calm, Waking Up, and Insight timers. A lot of options. When it comes to meditation, there's no right or wrong. It's just taking time for yourself to be quiet and slow down what's going on in your head. See what you're feeling, acknowledge what you're feeling. Don't erase it, just see it so that you can actually make better choices when you know what you're feeling, right? So this is what meditation is allowing you to do, is to slow down your process of thoughts, not change them, but just kind of get in a moment. The second is to sleep better. Sleep is vital to our health. It really gives us the tools to plan and feel better for the next day. You're going to be in more control of your emotions. You're going to be more in control of your choices, because we even get stressed out if we don't sleep well because we gravitate toward things of unhealthy manners like food. Maybe you're not exercising, and maybe exercise is a big piece for you to manage your stress. So your bedtime routine is vital. You should be sleeping 7 to 9 hours, meaning you're going to bed at the same time, you're waking up at the same time. You want to keep these patterns during the weekdays as well as your weekends. So if you're really throwing off on, say, like the weekends, if you're a worker and then the weekends are really off, you want to pay attention to that, because that can impact your day-to-day as well. And if you're not looking at your sleep hygiene techniques, you should look at those things. So what are you doing in your bedroom? Is your bedroom cluttered? Is it clean? Do you have good bed sheets? Is the room temperature correct for you to sleep soundly? Also pay attention to your sleep routine when it comes to food and alcohol. So I do urge people to stop eating about 2 hours prior to bedtime. Less alcohol is best for you. Alcohol can be very disruptive to your sleep patterns, and we want to make sure that you're getting quality sleep at night. So be cautious of what you're doing, or if it's a tool that you use to fall asleep. The third thing is exercise. So exercise is a great way to manage stress. The newest research actually shows that strength is the #1 way to manage stress and anxiety. And yeah, that goes surpassing any kind of medication. So if you can take time to exercise regularly, and at first, if strength training isn't your cup of tea, walk and move. There's nothing wrong. Find joy in movement. If you have 20 minutes 3 times a week, I want you to do something that you look forward to doing first. Strength training is wonderful. I would love for people to strength train at least 3 times a week if possible. But if you're someone who finds peace in the outdoors, you should keep that in your routine. Maybe you're limited in movement and you're not able to quite go for that hike or walk yet. That's okay too. Connect with the outdoors. And if you're able to take your shoes off and walk around in your backyard, do something like that. There's no one size fits all when it comes to this thing. So the most important thing when it comes to exercise is, what will you consistently do? Because consistency matters most when it comes to our health and our mental well-being. Last but not least is our social connection. So this is a huge mental piece for us as well. You want to be able to connect with friends and family on an ongoing basis. So wherever you can, find time to, go out to lunch with somebody, go for a hike with somebody, maybe go to the local zoo. But interacting, having social connections with others is vital for our mental well-being. It's one of our basic needs as humans. You can also engage in the community. So if you're spiritual and you have church connections, join certain church groups, join Bible groups, if you will. If you want to do something like a book club, find book clubs in your area, whether it's with your local neighborhood or your county. Find something that sounds intriguing so that you meet other people with you and you'll have things to really look forward to. These are all things to manage your mental well-being. So it's not just managing stress, it's mainly managing your mental health, and having certain interactions is really vital for us long-term wise. So as I kind of wrap this up, take a look at some of these ideas that are best for you and start small. You don't need to implement all of these ideas. Find ones that fit best for you. That's what I tell people. You're not going to continually do something if you don't enjoy it or it doesn't quite match your vibe. I would also leave you with a note to consider journaling. There's great research of reflecting back and learning to see things that you're grateful for at the end of the day. So if you want to start your day off this way, with sort of a mantra, if you will, of seeing the positive. So set your mindset just like you would in meditation. You have a mindset set for the day. If you're writing some things down that you appreciate, that's a great way to start your day. We get stuck in the negatives. Our brain is wired to see what didn't work well. So I want you to have this tool to practice of what did work well for you today. So I want to sort of give you an assignment there of closing your day and at least reflecting back every single day of something positive that happened and going in with that mindset the next morning as well. Hopefully these tools will be some things for you to consider. Again, just try some things on slowly. If you have additional questions or concerns, I'd love to sit down with you and answer more, or drop a note below and we can follow back up that way as well. If you would like me to elaborate on anything, I'm happy to do so as well. Again, my name is Jaime Monsen. I'm health coach here at PartnerMD, and thanks for listening.